Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about your pendulum again and proper uses for your pendulum.
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Now, some of you are using your pendulum for future events, and that will not benefit you. And you're trying to find out information about others, and you're trying to use them for numbers. These are all improper use of your pendulum. Your pendulum is about your journey and your journey alone, and about you and where you are in your now, day, and moment. You see, future is always subject to change, okay? Let's say you're asking if something is going to happen on a certain date. Well, is it totally dependent on you, or are other source players in the matrix involved in it? You see, source players that are outside of their scripts, as well as scripted source players, have deviations that they can make in their script by the choices that they make. And their choices can affect your experience. So, unless the experience is totally 100% based on you, and your reading would be based on where you are right now. Now, are you going to be the same this moment now as you will be 6 hours from now? No, you won't, because you are always changing. Your emotions are always changing from moment to moment, day to day. It is always changing. That is the one constant in this game, is change. Now, if you are trying to get a response from your pendulum about a future event, think about that. How many people can change their choices? You're expecting a letter in the mail. Well, that mail carrier who was on that route decided that they would just stick that mail over to the side, and they are going to do something else that day, and so therefore their choice to do that interfered with the flow of that mail to you. Okay, it delayed it. You're going to catch a bus, and the bus driver stops and takes a break when they shouldn't have, and something happened as a result of their choice, which affected the bus route. You see, these are all things that are outside of you that you have no control over. They're choices that other people in the program has made. Okay? Nothing stays the same as now. Now, you can ask questions about yourself, but when you ask questions about yourself, you need to state it as in this now time frame, this now dimension timeline that you are currently experiencing. Not one of your previous times through, not one of your previous times through. This is where it gets very, very difficult. Okay? This is why you should not be asking questions about other people and sicknesses and diseases that other people may have, because you may get a reading, but it might be from one of their previous times through, from choices that they made in a previous time through, and it's not accurate to now. You should not be asking questions about other people unless it's your immediate family members right there in the house with you, that you have a relationship with, or that are in your soul group. Okay? And in most cases, what do they have to do with you other than the fact that some of their choices may affect what comes into your life? Okay. Now I want to address numbers. If you're trying to play a number game with your pendulum, well, that's not what the pendulum is for. The pendulum is not for numbers or divining in that manner. Okay? Don't try to pick lottery numbers with your pendulum. Don't try to test your pendulum by using it to try to pick numbers. That's an improper use of your pendulum. A totally improper use of your pendulum. You've turned it into a game. It has nothing to do with you and your experience. Many of you are asking questions that you should not be asking your pendulum. You try to do follow-up questions and you're totally out of range of what you should be asking and concentrating on. You can't use your pendulum to discover everything. If you could, it would not be beneficial to you. Your source connection and your empowerment is what you really want. And choosing those things that will take you in the most beneficial direction. Many of you are watching things that you shouldn't be watching. You're making choices that are not benefiting you. You're taking in information that just confuses you, puts you off track. Those are choices you're making. You will receive the results of those choices, and it will make your journey more difficult. But those are all choices you're making. I suggest you get a strong source self-connection and do what it takes, which is getting rid of the lower frequency zone activities, thoughts, and actions so that you can experience your best life yet. It is all within your reach and your grasp. All you have to do is make the right choices for you that are beneficial. Now, if you have benefited from the information that I share in these videos, then it benefits you to say thank you via a gift via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. It is an energy exchange and a frequency unlock within you that can be accomplished no other way. It is a flow within you. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.